of, of testimony 22. I pray that you are blessed as you're watching videos. You may be free from being captive, whatever you've been captive for. Novel and patient services. I was I spoke to Mac, and then we just finished all the paperwork that was needed, and I just stayed humbled in the new environment. He gave me a tour of the kitchen area, the TV area, um, the levels, the patients, the rooms, the bathrooms. I was given toothbrush, toothpaste, comb, deodorant, scrubs, towels. They showed me the shower rooms, and there was water. So they need water, and they give me a medication, and they direct me to a room, and roommate was, um, I was remembering Sabbath day and Sunday to rest in Tuesday, so I wanted to stay up, and I should have, I was, just didn't have a lot of sleep at all. I lost a lot of hours of sleep, and and, and seeing the patients, meeting the nurses there, and they took vitals and blood, and give medication for the night, and before lunch, and for dinner, and breakfast. And the first thing happened was just laying down. I couldn't go to sleep, and there was an arrow, or like a paper airplane that was flying out the door, and where it says, "Do not be afraid of the arrow that flies by day." And this is one. And it was like like it felt like just pressure trying to come in, and it was just forced to say it was just trying to come in, and God's will was being done. You know, and the roommate threw water at me, and just disrespected me, so much disrespect, and that she's talking about how it was, and if I was different, you know, and even though they tried to help me be calm, you know, and it was just calm times where I would, have moments where I would just, fall and cry, and just very vulnerable and fragile. It was like my spirit was broken, It was like just a lot was going on, and I didn't go out the room door. I stayed in, got things prepared and together. And then this time I went out see or anything. And Matt said, if anybody bothers you, let me know. Yell staff, and we will come running to you. And there was times what happened. Uh, it was just things were being in place, and people had touched me, and things had happened. You know, and and you know, and I would just be high and going spiritually, speaking to God, and I was around spirits that were there, you know, and there was times that I was comforted by Him. But it was like my mother, you know, comforting me, and it's like more of protection. And God uses us different ways to help each other and to take in burdens, those burdens. And that brings joy and hope. And there was people there that I became friends with spiritually and connected with. And one of the young man named Robert was had came to me one day, and he was saying that, just acknowledging that he's speaking that God was speaking through him, and it blessed me with a new Bible. And so his Bible is called Study Systems, a letter Bible. It's the gift of God. Only gifts of holiness come from above. And that He was helping me to understand the Word, and to guide me through the Word. And we read together. And people get, jealous and just felt the relationship of us reading the Word together. And during that times, too, I met a woman named Bella. She's Ethiopian, African descent, and she was holy, and and she was just of God, and she was a very inspirational woman to me there, that helped me out a lot, and there were also demons present in my house, and the Lord had put in my heart to read out a poem, the Love Essence poem. Love Essence is something that helps to reach one to reach all. Love unites us, so it should not fall. Joy in life brings good times, as long as written and sang for the times. And that was, that helped other people's hearts to be open to receive, and people actually acknowledged of as I was speaking, the Holy Spirit was speaking through me. And people acknowledged that I was the Holy Spirit, and acknowledged that it was a beautiful poem, and their hearts changed. And pray that it did, and it has. I was taking Seroquel, another Ativan medication. I was given a doctor, a nurse, a contact person for the day, and a nurse practitioner, who was the person who was over the case of giving me prescriptions, medications, I was being attacked by the enemy there as well. You know, of evil spirits that was taunting me. Roommates that are taunting me and their spirits also. The devil was present there and his host was Antichrist. I suffered so much, you know, and I had to grow from that. The Lord was speaking to me great things, lessons for the trials and tribulations we go through. That helps us. The perseverance produces, knowing that perseverance produces character, and character produces hope. Hope does not disappoint us because God's love has been poured into our hearts. Romans 5:3-4. We rejoice in that. We rejoice that we're being persecuted, you know. For Jesus was persecuted first before us. And, it was the art therapy there, and I was taken to court, and you know, of being trying to leave novels, but they kept me there because they needed to see that I was improving. And they would ask me questions, such as nurse practitioner questions. Are you hearing voices? How are you doing? And I would tell her that, I was hearing voices, but it was, spiritual. It wasn't just, it wasn't anything wrong. And I had a lot of head, pain going on. And there was times that, and that's when they increased it and dose from about 100 to 200 milligrams of Seroquel. And there's a lot of art therapy that helped me to that the Lord had put in my heart to express, and that, you know, and that also there was others that was trying to talk to me, and I was speaking to one of the men after Robert had left, and I couldn't listen to him because it was a treacherous man. It was treacherous. I couldn't listen to people of that spirit, you know, because it was a confusion and a it was not good for me to do that, and some patients that I had in my room to take down art pieces that I had, I was gifted to make, you know, but the Lord had to teach me to humble myself in those times, to humble, and to be modest. He taught me a great lesson.